Well, hello and welcome to the House of Valentina. I'm Valentina and I have wrangled my husband Jack in today because we have a ton to show you and I'm going to be using him as a as a gopher.
It's a gopher, that's what I do.
He's going to be grabbing all the stuff that I have sitting right over here. I've got a ton to show you because I want to load you up on ideas for decorating for fall. A couple weeks ago I might have taken away your pumpkins, taken away, your candy corns. Yeah, the Grinch of Halloween. Yeah. So instead, I wanted to give you some really fun ideas about trends that you should definitely be trying this season. And these aren't like super trendy, like glittered route or something like that. These are items that are in our own home and items that we've had for a while. And then there's some new ones that we've been kind of craving. And they're ones that really have a lasting quality to them. So I think you're going to love them. And we hope you'll hit subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. And let us know down in the comments which of these is your favorite. And you'll have to let me know which one's your favorite too.
I will, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's jump in. Okay, well, the first one you won't have to go very far because they're sitting right here. The first trend that you should be trying this season is Travertine. I am just now starting to get onto this bandwagon and I just absolutely love it. You gonna model them like that?
Yes.
You're like, looking very serious back
I'm very
there.
serious. It's Travertine.
Travertine is such a good material because it really has this sort of warmth. It has this sort of amazing texture to it. Look at all that texture.
Ah, so cool.
It's so beautiful. And adding Travertine to your home doesn't have to be expensive. These are off of Amazon. They're not super expensive, but you are going to be seeing Travertine in all of your stores. It's gonna be popping up everywhere from Pottery Barn to West Elm, Crate and Barrel, CB2. You're gonna be seeing it in all of your larger stores like that. You can shop for it. If you love to find one-of-a-kind items, Etsy's a great source.
Oh yeah.
Found a bunch on Amazon as well. But even our coffee table actually in our sunroom is Travertine.
Oh, that's true, it is.
And so we've just been, it's nice because it has a really warm quality to it. And we're leaving the Travertine of yesteryears, what was really yellow and really orange, and we're going for something that has, you put it away too soon.
I'm sorry.
It has this sort of light, almost whitish, creamy kind of color to it. That's what we're really looking for. And that's what's gonna be really in style. So I'm gonna leave all the links for you guys for these items down below in the show notes because I'm gonna show you so many items. And even if you're wanting to shop and you want to find some items, you can click on the links down below. They'll be down in the show notes.
What's the next one?
This is one of my favorites. I can't stop. You can attest to this. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with Boucle.
Oh gosh, yes.
A couple years ago, came out with the teddy bear coats. I think I have at least 4 of them.
And so many blankets.
So many blankets.
Well, and our
so
son
many
has a
pillows.
tendency to steal them and
Yeah.
take them upstairs, so.
Yeah, so this one is Landon's, and it's the green one that I bought for our room, and it's in green. So he loved it so much that
He took it.
Yeah, but it looks really good with the black, actually.
It does.
And I'm kind of saying, I would say Boucle, Sherpa, kind of all these materials, they just come in during fall, but there's something about the Boucle that's just going nuts.
Yeah, it really is.
It's not going anywhere. So this is one that you can really jump on board. We've actually had these for about 3 years, haven't we?
We've had those for a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time. We got these from Pottery Barn, and actually, this is the one that I sleep with every night because somebody likes to run the air conditioning really low, and
I don't know who that
I am
is.
always freezing to death. So I sleep with this one every single night, and it still looks brand new. So
does.
that's pretty amazing. That's what I like about Sherpa is that Boucle. Is that it really just holds up to use. It's a really good material. It adds a lot of warmth and depth to your interiors. I've got it on my chairs. I've got it on my pillows. I've got the black ones. What else do we have? Oh, this one I got this one from Amazon.
Oh my gosh.
I really just love this. In fact, even our bed is Boucle.
Even our bed is Boucle. And we just did the Ty Pennington project, which you have not seen yet.
Very
There's
soon,
a
guys.
lot of Boucle and furniture there, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, so we're
I
gonna,
love it.
if you want to jump on this and you're wanting to play it a little bit safer and just see if you really like it, grab something like the pillows and the throws. And if you're like me and you just want it all, grab the throws, the pillows, and just keep going with all the furniture, because there's a lot to choose from right now, and it's so durable and it's just cozy, and yet it's being used in such a modern way that it's actually really, I just love it.
I think it's great.
I just love it. Yeah.
Okay.
The next one is smoked glass. Ooh. You are obsessed with this.
The way she is with Boucle, I am with smoked glass.
It's so true. Anytime we go into a store and he sees something in a smoked glass container, he's like, I have to have it. And if it's drinkware, you're the worst. I'm like, stop.
Absolute worst. Snacks and glassware are like my two weaknesses.
Yes, and if it's smoked glass, and
oh my gosh,
it's even better. So smoked glass is really nice to try. We use this all year round. It's definitely not just for fall, but it is nice during the fall because it just gives you a nice little glow. And there's something about a drink. Here, grab the drinks from back here, the glasses. Yeah, there's something about glassware and the way that a cocktail looks when it's a smoked glass. There's just something about it. We got these at IKEA, and unfortunately, they never came back into stock. So I'm kind of sad.
I know.
Yeah, it's too bad that they didn't come back. But I'll leave a link for something that's really similar, because I think that serving a drink in the fall time in these is really beautiful. We've used them all summer long. If you follow I guess on the Fridays with B, we've actually showed these quite a bit. Yeah, we just really love them. I think the smoked glass is gorgeous. But you can also put it into a candle holder. I was eyeing up a bunch on CB2. Oh, I don't even want to show you.
Oh my gosh, are you
They
serious?
have them, yeah, it's like a dark.
Can we pause and go look at that?
I have a feeling.
I mean, for research sake
We
only.
just did a CB2 haul, and I have a feeling there's going to be another one after this video, because they've got all the stuff that we're talking about. I know I didn't tell you about it. I just got an H&M haul too.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Are you holding out on me, woman?
I know I am. I know. He went to bed a little earlier than I did, and I tore into the H&M box.
Yeah, I was like, let's go over this together tomorrow. She's like, okay. And I come down this morning, it's like Christmas. There's boxes and paper everywhere.
Yeah, I get excited, okay? I love this stuff. I love it. It's just, it never gets old to me. It's so much fun. So you can also add the smoked glass in. Oh, wait till you smell this one.
Oh gosh, what are you doing to me?
So I did an H&M candle haul.
Whoa.
Yeah, olive and sage. Warm, woody scent of sage, perfectly blended with the fresh, savory aroma of olive.
Oh my gosh. This is when you need to turn smell-o-vision on, by the way, for this segment.
I gotta tell you, they're all good. And their candles, the smoky wood, really just smells kind of black leather, smoky sandalwood.
Yeah, you have to put it up the camera.
I wish I could send it through to you guys.
I know
One day there will be smell-o-vision. Here.
Someone recently said when you did that segment, they pulled their phone up to their nose. Like,
I wish I could send it through. It smells so
that smells good.
And H&M just has an amazing collection, not only of fall fragrances, which of course you should be adding a fall fragrance to your home. These cover two things. They've got the beautiful smoked glass and the fragrance. And then one of my personal favorites that I cannot stop buying is the Sublime Patchouli. It says it's got, of course, it's got hints of orchid and fig with a touch of forest. I got this one in the bathroom, and the bathroom just always smells so good. I love these. And then you can reuse the glass that they come in. These are not, that you can drink out of this type, but I use them all the time to like store things in drawers and pencil holders.
Yeah,
and,
we use them all over the place.
It really is just beautiful, and it adds this ambiance and this sort of glow, and I just love it. Next up is fur, and I really love to add fur at this time of year because we lived in the Nordic region and they always add fur, and it just always makes me feel like we're just back home, I guess, in a way, to add fur. It wasn't something I really did before then. I don't know why.
In the Nordic?
Yeah. It just never really goes out of style. It was always in style.
I think because we lived in Morocco before that, where it was 100
hot,
degrees.
Yeah.
It was hard to want to wrap up in fur.
Yeah, 100 degrees with no air conditioning.
Yeah,
that'll cure you of wanting fur. But in the Nordic, they just use fur so much that it was something that we just fell in love with. And so you could add some Mongolian fur like this that is so cool. I know, isn't it gorgeous? So you could add this to a chair, you could add a couple of them to your sofa. If you've got a sectional, you could add a couple there. I think they'd be beautiful on your bed. They come in all different shapes and sizes and colors, and you can really just bring a little bit of that sort of warmth. And there's something about just how, what do you think it is?
I think it's the tactile, and it's just like, I don't know.
It's cozy.
It's cozy.
It's super cozy. But you guys know I'm obsessed with the faux fur blankets. This is the one
you sleep with, right?
This is the one I sleep with. They just add such a beautiful touch of elegance to a bed, to a chair, to the sofa. They're just so warm and elegant, and they just come in all different sizes and shapes and colors. I personally recommend the Pottery Barn one because this has really held up. There's so much wear and tear, and a lot of the ones that we've bought from places like Target, they just haven't held up as well, I would say.
They hold up, but they just don't look as great after a while.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And this one's got the backing on it, so it's super soft. And usually at night, if we're cuddling on the sofa, we have other blankets in there, but I'm like, can you just go get the fur blanket?
Yes.
Because I love it, and it's just so soft. But we did get this one from Amazon recently, and actually, I think that this one's gonna hold up really well.
I actually thought this was Pottery Barn when I was holding it.
Yeah, it looks a lot like it, and it's called, it's from a company called Unhide, and obviously there's no animal products in it, and it's got the soft backing on it, and it is about half the price, and I gotta tell you, Landon stole this one.
Yes, he did.
He wouldn't let me bring it back down, and he's been sleeping with it nonstop. So it's actually held up really well as well. But yeah, it's just really pretty. It's in a light color, and they come in all different colors as well. But I think adding fur just adds a lot of warmth, and it's a trend, but it's not too trendy. It's gonna stick around. Okay, next up, I've been noticing that black wood has really been coming in, and I'm so excited because I have been using black wood non-stop. Oh, well, what timing? Why, thank you. I just recently got this gorgeous bowl off of Amazon, and I just filled it up with some moss, also from Amazon. So adding dark wood to your interiors can be very simple. Wow, well, you brought the whole table.
I did.
You can also add it through side tables. This one's actually not made of wood, but it's made to look like wood. So it looks like the Restoration Hardware one that we own, which I'm not gonna make him carry over here.
It's pretty heavy.
It's pretty heavy, it's hefty. This is really good because it has that same kind of feel, and it looks like it would have come from Restoration Hardware.
And they even did like, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, it's got like the wood graining.
Yeah, the wood grain, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So we've added a ton of black wood throughout our entire house. We have sideboards, we have tables, we have a lot of the black wood. I just put into one of the projects the black cutting board, so I don't have that right now, but there's a lot of different ways that you can bring black wood into your home. So you could go with something simple like some beautiful accessories like these. Gosh, West Elm, everywhere has them right now. CB2, everybody's got small accessories in black wood, but you could also go super big if you wanted to, because I feel like this is not just for fall, but everything looks really good in the fall.
Oh yeah.
With the black wood.
I like the black wood because honestly it feels, I don't know why, it feels Nordic to me. Like I feel like you almost got it out of like a black forest or somewhere that's like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like the black forest in Germany.
Yeah, it's like a little mystery to it or something.
I do. I think it's that smokiness to it, and a lot of times it's blackened and ebonized, and it's just, oh God, it's so cool.
There's something so cool about it.
Yeah, it's just edgy. I think it's a little bit edgy.
It's a little edgy,
It's an edgier way of bringing wood into your home, and clearly we are fans. Next up, we're adding beige in, and I know a lot of people freak when I say beige, but think of it as like creamy off-white if you don't like beige. But Jack's bringing in some more accessories for us so I can show you, but I think that beige adds a lot of warmth. And it doesn't have to be a yellow beige. It could be more of a brown-based beige like these. I think that this is a great way of adding a lot of warmth, and texture just makes things to feel really approachable. So this vase is gorgeous.
Amazing.
It's from CB2, and it just has so much texture, and it's heavy. This is an amazing piece.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. I'm so excited about that one. But then there's small ways. There's so many small ways that you can add beige in. You can add it through, I just got these little flat pack boxes. They'll pop up and be boxes.
Oh, this is part of what you...
This is the H&M
Part of
haul.
what you looked at that I haven't seen yet.
Yep. But you can add beige in so many different ways. You could add it through, we've even shown you some of the pillows today, some boxes that could go maybe on a shelf, or you know, sitting out in your office. Beige can also be added in through books. You guys know I talk about the 80-100
all the time.
I feel like you all probably own it by now. If you're one of my regular subscribers, sometimes you guys submit your photos and I'm like, they ordered the book. I know,
I love doing that. I love seeing it.
We just love this book just in general, but it also adds a really nice warmth and texture and a bit of beige to your interior. I'll hand that to you. Another one of my favorites is the Authentic Home. I just love this. So this can be sitting out even if it's binding out or top out. And then, of course, the pictures inside have a lot of beige in them. So there's a lot of different ways to be able to utilize a book like this to help add a lot of warmth to your coffee table, to your nightstand, to your dressers, console tables. These are quick and easy ways that you can definitely add this color in. Following the beige trend, and maybe some of you will appreciate this color just a little bit more, you're gonna see these popping up in all of your stores. So I think what's gonna happen is that you'll be like, Valentina said that we would see this.
Yes.
I think that's what's gonna happen. So the next color that you're gonna be seeing everywhere and you're suddenly gonna find yourself wanting is taupe. Of course, I had to mix it with a little bit of black.
This blows my mind. I'm not always the most perceptive about changes in our house because they happen so often. Then this morning I'm like, oh my gosh, those pillows look amazing. You're like, they've been here for a few days.
Yeah, I know.
These are killer.
Yeah,
I love these.
They're so good. And they have, I still forgot to look up what material they are. I think they're like a wool, but they're really warm. They've got a lot of warmth in them. If you don't want to go as crazy as Valentina, I mean, personally, I think you should.
Oh, I think
and
you
then
should
make
order
sure you
those.
get the boucle.
Live a little. Just live a little.
And if you want to keep doing, look at this. Look, I'm like in the palette. Oh, yeah, I had to bring the teddy bear blanket back.
Oh, and I match the palette.
Yes, you do. Yeah, a little bit of like these little neutrals, like an olive green, the taupes.
Yeah.
This is the time of year when you get to really play up these really warm textures. You get to play up these warm colors, and when you combine warm textures and warm colors, you get a fall vibe. So I felt really bad. I still feel a little guilty about, you know, so many of you are like, but I like my pumpkins. And I'm like, okay, have them. I don't, just keep your pumpkins. I feel so bad.
No, but yeah, you're not anti-fall.
No, I love
At
fall.
all. You
I
love
it.
fall. But what I love is that we bring it in these ways that are so subtle, and so you just feel like, ooh, the house feels
season
like
has
fall.
changed. Yeah, don't you
But
feel
it's
like?
not announcing fall.
Yeah, it's not like on a plaque.
No,
Fall is here.
on a sign, yeah, like fall is here.
We're a little more subtle about it.
Yeah.
But you can also, I was eyeing some taupe bedding. I think that's a really fun way of adding taupe. We had some taupe plates that we've gotten. IKEA actually has some, and we ordered a set from Amazon.
You may, I just realized you may have to edit part of that out because I've been sitting over here petting this pillow the entire time. I'm like, it's so soft.
Great. So awkward. I think that the fall is a great time to add some ribbed glassware to your stash of your drinkware. It's also amazing if you love candle holders. I think that you can add warmth and this ribbing. You're gonna see this everywhere. This is not gonna go anywhere. There's something about holding it when it has that texture to
Feels
it.
so good.
Yeah, we bought ribbed pieces of furniture. We just love it. So there's something about the texture and the satisfaction of holding something that has just something on it. I don't know. It makes it feel like you've got extra grip, I think. I don't know what it is, but it is just a really beautiful material. It adds like a little bit of sparkle to the glassware because it
catches light.
Yeah, it catches the light.
Around.
These were cool because they came with their own little coasters. I mean, how fun is that?
Oh yeah.
I love these.
Someone likes to drink old fashions around here.
Yeah.
So these are her favorites.
But we have a lot, and I think it's really fun. You can add it in small ways like drinkware. You can add it in candle holders, or if you're like us, you may want to just look. They call it more fluted, but it does have that same kind of ribbing on it. So you can take this one as far as you want it to go, but it really is beautiful, and it's a trend that we're just going to keep seeing well through next year. It's not going to go anywhere, but I think fall's a good time to add it because, like you said, an old fashioned sitting by the fire, like I'm in. I love it.
I love it.
So there's a possibility that I might be a little bit obsessed with this because he's just gonna keep bringing me stuff. Okay, I love clay items, and I think that the fall is such a good time to bring clay items into your home because, again, it just adds a lot of warmth, it adds a lot of texture, there's something tactile about it, and so it really is beautiful. So you can see where I've got the bust. I found this guy on Amazon, and I just
love that guy.
I love him. This is the vase that I know a lot of you already have, so I want to show you something that we've shown. It's been years. This Quinn vase, we've made it a regular item at Pottery Barn, I do believe, because this is our favorite. We've shared it over and over, and it looks like the Moroccan ones actually that are artisanal. And so it's actually made with clay, and we've styled it up a million different ways, and this is what you should be pulling out for fall. Pull out items that have that sort of warmth and that texture, and that'll really help your home to feel really warm for the fall season. Now, I've also got another vase. Pottery Barn actually is a really good source because I think they're really, really classic shapes. They really look amazing and they just hold up. I think that having something authentic does make it just feel a little bit more tactile. This is the, how do you say that? Sichuan? Sichuan fig. Smell that. You're gonna love that. Ooh. Yeah, another candle that I got at H&M.
Are you serious? That I haven't seen yet.
I know that I did a whole candle haul while you were asleep. But I also think that you can add it in through planters. And Jack's got this one sitting on his desk, and he has managed to keep it mostly alive. It looks like it's gone a few days without any water, but yeah, no, it does need a little more water. I think it probably needs some now. But the vase itself is something that I think is really beautiful that you can add into a bedside table, to your dresser, and it just really adds, like, this is heavy.
It is heavy.
It adds, well, that's even heavier.
This one's even heavier.
I don't know how I can set this down and take that from you simultaneously.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. You guys know, I mean, I am obsessed with this clay. I just love it. So this is the medium. You guys can see the humongous size over here. I love these vases. They just add so much warmth. And so as the season progresses, you'll put in some foliage that you clip maybe from outdoors, and you can bring in something that's got a little bit of the changing leaf color. And so it's going to give you fall vibes, but you'll keep these year round. I think it's just, clay just looks so good for fall, and you're gonna see it everywhere. And these are just a few examples. You could add it through tables, you can add it through your dinnerware. There's just so many different ways that you can add clay. And I just think that you're just gonna enjoy it so much for fall. I use iron all year round, but I just think that iron for fall, there's something about the texture of iron that's just, it's just so good for fall, and it just looks so good. And when you start pairing all these things together, your home is going to feel like a new season has arrived. Like these, I know I talk about them literally every other video. It's because it's an obsession. But these are the lava rocks, and these are fragrance, and you can add these in.
I know people ask all the time, what is Jack's ultimate favorite smell?
It's both of ours.
It is. This is
the fragrance that the two of us, it's ride or die.
We both agree on it. And
if you could only have one candle for the rest of our lives, this would be it.
It's burning right behind us in a candle form.
In fact, why don't you grab that, because I want them to see how the iron can come in a lot of different vessels. You can use it in a candle holder. You could use it, grab it in canisters. Exactly. Yes, look, I've taught him well. That was supposed to be on the list, so that's perfect. You can add iron through the knots. Lanterns are another really great way, especially outdoors. Add those iron lanterns outdoor with some great candlelight. This one is actually made of clay, but it looks like it's made of iron. And so don't get hung up that it has to be made of iron. If you are out and you're like at Home Goods or something and you see something made that looks like it's made out of iron, I try to stay as close to authentic materials as I can because I think they just convey that sort of authenticity. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that you had a blast and that you want to hang around a little bit longer. Don't let us get lost out in the internet. Hit subscribe and give the video a thumbs up, and let us know which of these items surprised you, or if you have one that you felt like we should have had on the list. We want to know from you. If you're seeing something in the store that's trending for fall and we have missed it, we want to know. So let us know in the comments. And cheers, you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.